New York City's plan to redevelop Red Hook's waterfront sparks debate.
There is no reason to have housing on this land.
The push for community input as this project heads to a vote.
Good evening, I'm Dick Brennan.
Welcome back. I'm Christine Johnson. Last spring, the mayor and governor announced ownership of the historic Brooklyn Marine Terminal will be transferred from the Port Authority to the city's Economic Development Corporation.
But some are calling this process a sham to push luxury real estate development. Hannah Kliger explains from Red Hook.
With the mayor's big announcement last May came a promise to redevelop this 122-acre plot of land into a thriving maritime port focused on freight loads coming into the city. Leaders said the land transfer of Brooklyn's last active cargo port would reduce truck traffic and create a harbor of the future.
I greeted it with great hope, create a robust industry. And Blue Highway was a big part of that, which is bringing in the containers instead of trucks.
But late last year, the New York City Economic Development Corporation announced a proposal to bring thousands of mostly market-rate housing units to parts of the site as a way to pay for the port upgrades. That's when residents became concerned.
The last item on a task force meeting from EDC, it was presented, we would like 7,000 to 9,000 market-rate units, which is Williamsburg to us. Total surprise.
Jennifer Sun from NYC EDC says the housing proposal was an estimate based on the $1.5 billion investment needed to upgrade the terminal.
Even though the community, I think, had a strong reaction to the housing, we led with planning for the maritime needs of this campus first and foremost.
Many of those involved with the public engagement process say this is not the right place to put luxury high-rises.
Once we put in real estate and we give it away, we're never going to get it back. And this is such a valuable asset for everybody in the city.
We're talking about something the size of the Gowanus rezoning, which took over a decade, and they're trying to get it done in 6 months without any oversight or people paying attention to it.
Stakeholders add that their ideas largely get ignored.
Partnership doesn't look like shoving information down people's throats or creating a fact pattern for an outcome that you want to see.
NYC EDC leaders emphasize that this is still a proposal and there are more opportunities for input.
We always have to ask the question of whether there is a possibility of developing housing there, given the housing crisis in the city.
The task force will vote on a plan in April. A lot at stake for a project neighbors say can change the fabric of their community. In Red Hook, Brooklyn, Hannah Kliger, CBS News, New York.
Hannah is a Brooklyn native, and she covers the borough for us. If you have a story idea, just scan the QR code on the screen.